Hello, and welcome to another exciting edition of Movie Holocaust number 8. Okay, well, for Movie Holocaust number 8, I'm going to do a quick review of some movies. The movies that I'm going to be reviewing are Pin, At River's Edge, Woody Allen's new movie, Whatever Works, Infestation, The Orphan, Spread, Repo, Genetic Opera, and Netherworld. Alright, so I'm going to start with Netherworld. I bought this movie for $1.99. And I remember seeing the VHS box when I was a young kid, but I had never gotten around to watching the movie. So I bought it and we watched it the other night, like 2 nights ago. I was pretty stoked on this movie. I really like the cover art and stuff. It's
the ending, dude.
The ending's pretty fucking cool, but the movie in itself is bizarre.
It builds you up to this huge climax that doesn't really happen. It feels like
it sort of jerks you off the whole movie and leaves you with blue balls. But I mean, it does have an element to it and sort of an atmospheric feel to it. So I mean, I definitely recommend watching it. It kind of reminded me of Phantasm a little bit. Instead of you had like the hand that like floated around.
But just the disappointing like ending. You know, we thought it was gonna be.
I'm surprised it didn't get like 10,000 sequels. Though it seems like the type of film that would get 10,000 sequels.
Yeah.
But Netherworld.
It's kind of hard to say.
Atmospheric wise, cool. Other than that,
if you're expecting some huge, awesome revealing in the end, just don't.
Okay. Yeah. Repo, Genetic Opera. This is a movie I'd held off on watching for a while, and mostly because Paris Hilton was in it, and I was like, I don't really know about this. But I watched it, and
did she die in it?
No, but it's actually a really fucking great rock opera, like gothic rock opera. And Paris Hilton actually does a pretty damn good job. She basically plays herself. She doesn't really have to do a whole lot of acting. I mean, 90% of the movie in itself is just singing the entire time. And I really enjoyed it. It's a great story. I mean, you could tell that whoever wrote this really cared about the characters and the whole world that they had created. I definitely recommend checking out Repo, Genetic Opera. And it's also got Giles from Buffy, so all Buffy fans.
I don't even know why I'm here.
Lots of singing. Okay, well, let's start over.
No,
Thanks.
I'm just leaving.
Let's start over.
Why do you have to start over if I'm just gone? You can cut that part out.
Okay, well, let's continue. Start over.
Why would you start over?
She'll just disappear.
I'll just disappear.
You try cut.
Okay, so I just watched Spread, the new Ashton Kutcher movie, and it's definitely worth watching. It's definitely entertaining, but I have to admit, in the first 10 minutes of watching the wholesome Ashton Kutcher try to play that part, it's not very convincing, but after a while, you sort of get sucked into the story, and it's a pretty decent movie. It's not horrible. I am a fan of Ashton Kutcher. And I don't care what you say, Butterfly Effect is a great movie. I love the Butterfly Effect.
He definitely is trying to be a badass.
He's definitely trying to break out of his, mold of being the Hollywood good boy. Well, I don't really know that he has that reputation, but you can tell that he's not that person. And he sort of like steals Joseph Gordon-Levitt's voice and demeanor from Mysterious Skin poorly. Because Mysterious Skin's fucking amazing, but this movie is definitely worth watching. It's an interesting film. I liked it. Orphan. Now I was told from not every person, but from a lot of people that the movie sucked and that it had a horrible twist in the end. So I didn't really care to watch it. But then it came out to video and I watched it. And an hour and a half into the movie, I'm looking at my watch and I'm going, when's this movie going to start sucking? Because it's really fucking good. And in the end, I didn't think it was stupid. It creeped me the fuck out. I thought it had a great ending. I thought it had great characters. I thought it was a great story. I definitely recommend The Orphan. If you haven't seen it already, you should definitely check it out. You'll probably disagree with me. I don't give a shit, And the little girl, the main actress who plays the orphan that they adopt, does an incredible job acting. It's a great movie. I liked it a lot. Infestation. I love that movie. It's hilarious. Well, I don't know that it's hilarious, but it's got that post-apocalyptic zombie feel to it, only it deals with bugs. And I like bugs a lot. And it's got a lot of bugs. Tons of them. Flying around, people turning into bugs. It's just a great movie. I don't really know what to say about it. It's just, you should check it out. Infestation.
Yeah?
Check it out.
Yeah.
All right. Whatever works. Woody Allen. You have to be a Woody Allen fan. You have to have acquired a taste for his humor and his style of film. The movie's not really about anything at all. It stars Evan Rachel Wood and Larry David from Curb Your Enthusiasm. Sorry, had a little bit to drink tonight. It's a funny movie. It's a good movie. I like pretty much almost everything that Woody Allen's ever done. He has had a lot of flops, but his roots are definitely in comedy.
It's pretty funny, man.
And I thought it was a really good story, and it's definitely worth watching. So if you get a chance, check out Whatever Works. Another movie that I actually had never watched until recently. It's called At River's Edge. It stars Crispin Glover, Keanu Reeves, and a pre-gay Ayin Sky from Say Anything. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. I think I'm saying it right. Anyways, my God, I fucking love that movie. That's where Bully got its inspiration. Both are based on true stories about apathetic, disconnected kids, and one of their friends kills someone, and it's basically how they deal with the dilemma. But Crispin Glover should have won the fucking Academy Award for his goddamn wonderful, perfect performance. I love Crispin Glover. I'm a huge Crispin Glover fan, and oh my God, it was such a good movie. So you should check out At River's Edge if you get the chance. Go to your video store and check it out. Okay, so last movie we're going to review really quick. Pin.
Dude, I cannot recommend this movie more.
This is when people talk about atmospheric films, this is the fucking epitome of an atmospheric film. This movie, it just fucking is so creepy and so beautifully written and so beautifully acted. It's about this young kid, and he's schizophrenic, but he's not necessarily diagnosed schizophrenic, and his dad has this dummy. His dad's a doctor, and in order to tell the kid, talk to him about awkward things such as sex and stuff, he throws his voice, and he speaks for the dummy and tells the kids about, certain things. But as the kids get older and the parents die, the son thinks that Pin is real in his mind, so he starts speaking for Pin, and what Pin wants for him and what the boy wants are in complete and utter conflict with one another. And Pin is a little dark and is a little fucked up.
It's got a weird vibe.
Definitely weird vibe. Definitely fucking amazing
awesome.
film. If you haven't seen Pin, you definitely need to check it out. I don't think it's too difficult to obtain if you go to Amazon. I don't know if they'll have it at your video store, but I found it on VHS at some thrift store for $1.99. It didn't have any cover art or anything. It just said Pin on the side. And I knew what it was. I fucking love the movie. I completely recommend it. It's one of my favorite films. But basically, the boy's having trouble adjusting with real life, and he's living with his sister now that his parents are dead, and they're very well off. And Pin doesn't like new people coming into the home, so anytime the sister has a new boyfriend or their aunt comes to stay with them, Pin definitely recommends to the boy that there are certain things he should do, which sometimes means he needs to get his hands dirty. And it's fucking excellent. It's amazing. I give it 3 very enthusiastic thumbs up. Yeah, it's
the voice to the dummy is creepy too, and
just all around, it's very fucked up.
Looking for a good psychological and kind of scary. It's really awesome.
You're definitely gonna want to take a shower after watching the movie. Well, I think that's all we have time for today. But I thank you for sitting in front of your computer and watching yet another exciting edition of Movie Holocaust. Look forward to the future. We got another film that we're going to be shooting very soon. I've talked about it before in past videos. It's called Swords. It's based on a true story. This short screenplay that I wrote, where you should be start shooting this film within the next week and a half. It should be done in about 2 weeks of the film, and we'll have it on YouTube. So look forward to that, and have an excellent, wonderful, wonderful day.